New week in Warframe, let's go over all the weekly reset stuff. For base level circuit, we've got Hydroid, Mirage, and Limbo. So if you don't have any of those frames, you can pick one of those and go on from there. On the Steel Pass side, we have the Incarnon adapters for the Torid, the dual Toxocyst. We also have the dual Ichor, Miter, and Atomos. So if you want any of those, right now is a good time because this is the week for it. The Torid is really popular, Toxocyst, Ichor is really amazing. I'd say all these weapons are really good. This is like my favorite week. And always, if you just scroll over, you got yourself some Riven mods. If you don't want to pick up any Incarnon adapters, here you go, and some Kuva, 20,000. For Archon, we have Naira, and the first mission is a spy mission, so have fun with that. There's also 2 days left on the wolf hunt, so if you haven't got your wolf sledge, it's a nice time to pick it up. They're not too bad. I ran that earlier. You can get them done pretty quick, probably about 5-10 minutes, get these done. And then we also still have the little anniversary things going on down here. We have the Dex Skins, the shoulder guards, and all that good stuff, plus 10 Kavat genetic codes. So if you haven't made a Kavat yet, you can actually get 10 genetic codes from actually doing this mission right here. And then also we have a color palette down here. So if you don't have that yet, it's an exterminate mission, get that done, get yourself a color palette. And it looks like we have about 4.5 days left on these missions here. Prime Resurgence hasn't changed at all. We still have Mirage and Banshee, but in a 10 and a half days, we have, it looks like, Necros and Oberon. So we got those two guys coming up, but we have Banshee and Mirage still currently. And then here with Nora, we actually have a few things. I like to go over the weapons and the aura mod. So the first thing I see here is the Dark Dagger blueprint. We also have the Dark Sword blueprint, so we don't have any of those. Right now is a good time to pick those up. We have Deadeye, which is an aura mod for snipers. We also have EMP aura. Looks like the glaive is still in here, so if you want to pick that up. We have holster amp. We have infested impedance or impedance, whatever you want to call that. Infested loose speed. Those are just the aura mods that are available currently. Let's go down here. The Pangolin sword is also available. There's a few weapons actually available this week. And other than that, we have a few, well, we have Rumbled here for Atlas, an augment mod for Atlas, and then Purging Slash, Excalibur, and then we have Purifying Flames for Ember. So there's a couple augment mods in here that you can spend credits on if you want to pick those up that way. And also I wanted to mention we have Enter Nihil's Oblette or Obliette, whatever, however you say that. We got that there, but if you have the actual little thing to place down, that'll let you re-enter it and fight him to be able to get this weapon right here, the Vitrica. So if you have the Obelettes and you use that to be able to get in there, you can actually get this little blueprint for the sword here, which requires Orcan Cells, Oxium, Purified Hesifron, and Tempered Batholite. Which, if you're wondering if you do have it, it looks like this right here. It's got the little floating, cool looking crystal thing on top of it. And if you got the little entrance fee, I guess is what you call it, the key, you can actually enter this and fight and heal again. Now that brings us to Teshin, so we can see what he's got here in the Steel Path Honors. The second reward here is the Umbra Forma, so you have this available for this week. So you have to have 150 Steel Essence to be able to pick up this Umbra Forma blueprint. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and get the Riven Cipher right now because I need to farm up some more Steel Essence. Now here at the back of your dormant zone, we got a Krethis. We can go to Browse Wares, and we can see what she's got for the week. We have FORMA blueprint, we have Kuva, we also have an Exilus weapon adapter, Orcan reactor blueprint, we also have a shotgun Riven mod, and some old normal stuff. We have Magus Aggressor here that's available for the next 21 hours. Now for the Hex rewards, if we go over here, we can see that we can get Arcanes for the first reward or 2000 Kuva. The second reward, we can get Vosphor, or we can get the Topaz Archon Shard. On the second page, we can grab a melee arcane adapter, which is really nice, or an arcane. And then the second reward on this page is an Orcan Catalyst blueprint or an arcane enhancements double pack. Gosh, I can't even say that. Now on the last page, we have Kuva or a 3-day mod drop chance booster, which I like to say this because not only can you do that, or it affects mods, but arcanes as well. And then let's go down here. We've got arcane or Exilus Warframe adapter. And since we're talking to the Hex, let's go to the Coda weapons and see what the rotation has. So we have the full 4 days basically. We got the Catalyst, which has 40% magnetic. We have the Hema, which is magnetic 25%. We have the Mire, which is magnetic 55%. Is this all magnetic? We have the Coda Motivore, which is the little motorcycle blade thingy type of jigger. It's got magnetic on it too, 40%. We have the Pox, 43% magnetic, and then we have this Fortrix, which is more magnetic, 26%, and the dual Toxica, which is an actual change up. We have radiation at almost 30% there. That's crazy. All these have the magnetic status on them. And just to go over real quick, we have the little live heart cells up here. So you have to activate a Codalich. Then once you take down your Codalich, you go through the shenanigans of taking it down. You'll be rewarded with, what is it, like 10 live heart cells, I think. Maybe a little bit more, maybe sometimes 15. I can't remember. It's been a second. But anyways, that's how you get the live heart cells, and you should be able to at least get one of these weapons after defeating a Lich. So now if you're actually missing any of the mods that you need to take down the Codalich, if you go to the little bounty board here, we can right click on this. This mission here will give you a crap ton of standing and a reward of one of these mods here. So this is how you're going to pick up these mods. You're going to run it until you get whatever mod you need. Now that's it for the Warframe Weekly Reset stuff. I will see you guys in the next one.
Clem.